or people working across the highway.
Could the Kansas City metro economy be at greater risk than other cities in a trade war with Canada? That's the concern tonight after a new report from the Canadian Chamber of Commerce. I'm John Holt.
I'm Bria Love. The report says the Kansas City metro relies more on exports to Canada than nearly every other city in the U.S. Fox 4's Jonathan Ketz is working for you live from the Ford Claycomo plant after hearing some perspective today. John?
Yeah, traffic here on 69 Highway quite busy as people get off of their shift. Now, the Ford and GM plants obviously wouldn't talk on camera today, but an entity representing them in Washington, D.C. has released a statement. The American Automotive Policy President is Missouri's former Republican Governor Matt Blunt. Wednesday, he said U.S. automakers are committed to President Trump's vision of increasing automotive production. It is critical that tariffs are implemented in a way that avoids raising prices for consumers and that preserves the competitiveness of the integrated North American automotive sector. While the Ford assembly plant's in Claycomo, Pleasant Valley's right across the street. Their city administrator, David Slater, talked to us about the impact the plant has on our metro.
Each job counts for 7 jobs, so we're talking about over 50,000 people who could be affected by this.
Thursday, the Canadian Chamber of Commerce released its study on U.S. cities who will feel the most impact, and Kansas City is near the top. The report says Kansas City sent $4 billion worth of exports to Canada 2 years ago, double the next largest destination, which was Mexico. Their chamber's principal economist said that close to 40% of our goods are sent to Canada, mostly in automotive trade. He said that a car will move between the U.S., Mexico, and Canada borders up to 8 times before final assembly.
You look at, where the automotive assembly plants, suppliers are. It's not just in Detroit, right? It's not just in the Rust Belt states. It's all across the country, in Kentucky, of course, Missouri, down in Texas, more so. So the supply chain on the auto side is much more geographically diverse than once would have thought.
The United Auto Workers Local 249, representing the Ford workers in our metro, wouldn't comment on Friday. Now, the analysis was done by the chamber before the president announced more tariffs on imported cars and parts. John, the only cities more affected by tariffs, according to the Canadian Chamber, San Antonio and Detroit.
Live in Claycomo tonight. John, thanks.